Hello guys, it's good to have you here. So in this short video I want to show you how you can quickly create a Google form and also a Google Sheet. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can quickly set it up, how you can get the link, how you can shorten the link, and how you can also share it to anyone you want to. Now this would help for filling of forms, for taking attendance, and for doing other things. So it's very easy to do, and I just want you to follow the steps I'm going to show you in this video. And once you do that, you will be able to have your forms available for people to fill, and you would also be able to share the link. Okay, all right, so let's move into it. The first thing you want to do is go to the website forms.google.com. You can see the link on the screen. You can see the website address on the screen. Now, I am currently logged into my Gmail account. So, I'm currently logged into my Gmail account, as you can see. And so, all you have to do, if you're coming to this link for the first time, you need to log into your Gmail account using your Gmail address, your username, and your password. So, once you're logged in, simply come to forms.google.com. Okay, forms.google.com, and it will take you to this page. If you're not logged in yet, it will bring you to a page where it would ask you to log in. All right, so we have some templates here, and all you can simply do is click on the blank form. Once you click on the blank form, it will open an empty sheet for you, just like this. So on this sheet, this is your form basically. So this is where you create your form, and you could close this. It's just a few instructions. This is where you customize your theme. You can change the color you can change the text style. You can choose a image for the header. You can choose another image. Once you choose an image, it would replace it here, and you can choose a theme color. What color would you like your form to look like? Okay. So for the sake of this video, let's use this, and you could change your font, and most of these are not needed. Actually, they're not needed. You could just make use of what comes with the form. All right. Now, the first thing we want to do is understand this section. This is where the questions are going to be asked. This is where you ask your questions, and on this responses section is when people respond or fill your form. This is where their results would be. I'll show you an example. I'll fill about 2 to 3 forms, and I'll show you how it looks here. And settings here. Settings just this part just contains a few settings. You want to make it a quiz. You want to manage how responses are collected. You want to collect email address and the rest. But most times you can leave these settings just the way they are. So you can leave them just the way they are. And let's come back to our question section. Now, what's the title of your form? Now you name your form. So name your form. It could be whatever name. It could be a form for a school. It could be the form for an event. So it could be the form for anything. So let's name this video training form. Here you just give a description of the form. Okay, you're simply describing the form, what the form is for. This form is for video training, and I'm using this because that's what we're doing here. Okay, so type the description of your form over here. You can make your form bold. The description you can make, in case you want to write bold text. Okay. Alright, so next thing we want to do is we want to come to the question section now. Now under the question, you click on where it says untitled question, type name, or let's put first name. Once you type this now, it automatically detects the kind of answer it should be. Now it's a short answer. You can choose a paragraph. You can use multi-choice, you can use text boxes, you can use drop down, and the rest. I'll use each of this and for different sections so that you see how it works. Okay, so first name First name is a short answer, okay? So here, and you could turn this on in case you want this to be compulsory. It means that they have to fill this. Whoever is filling the form has to fill this. If you don't fill this, the form would not submit. The next thing you want to do, this is a duplicate button. You can duplicate the form. You want to have the same thing in the next place here. So let's do name, first name, let's do last name. Let's assume last name is a paragraph. So you select a paragraph, so that's long answers, okay? It's still compulsory, okay? It's still compulsory, so let's leave that. And when you click on the plus button here, you can add a question. So where are you from? Now it's, let's use we've used the short answer, we've used the paragraph. Let's use multiple choice. So multiple choice will give you the option to choose one of them. Option 1, heaven. So add another option here. Let's add another option here, Mars. Okay, so this is how multiple choice works. Another option here, okay, Venus. Okay, so you could add as many as you want. All right, so let's add the next one. Click on the plus sign, and when you click on the plus sign here, let's use where are you now? Where are you now? Let's just use this. Check boxes. All right, let's use check boxes now. For check boxes, you can see it changes to box. So let's say I'm on heaven again. Oops. Okay, sorry about that. Let's go back. Okay. And let's use it again. Alright, so now this for checkboxes means that whoever is answering or filling the form can select more than one. Okay. Alright, so the next one is drop down. So let's use the same question again, okay? Just so that we'll see how it functions differently. Drop down. So option 1, option 2, option 4, option 5. Alright, so I'm sure we can see the differences now. Okay, I have to reduce that. Well, let me take it back. We can see, so for this we have multiple choice. For this we have check boxes. For this one we have drop down. Let's do the next one. File upload. You might not really be needing this. This one allows people to upload files to Google Drive. Alright, so most times you don't need this, except you're telling people you're giving them a form where they have to submit probably their picture, they have to submit their ID card or something. Then you can include this one, but it's not needed. So let's cancel it. Linear scale, and we're gonna see how each of this works. Okay, so this one works when you say on a scale of 1 to 10, rate the performance of your, 1 is good, or no, 1 is bad. Alright, so we're trying this together, right? Multiple choice grades. So here you have rows and columns. A lot of times most of these are not used, but we're gonna see how it functions together, right? Okay. So we have our rows and we have our columns and we have boxes, multiple choice boxes inside, right? So they could select from any of the sides. I pick from here, I pick from here, I pick from here, I pick from here. It's Mars, not Mary, sorry. Alright. Okay. The next thing you could add to your form is checkboxes grid. It almost works the same way as this, so let's just take it out. You could also add dates. You can see the date right here. So, all right. So, what is today's date? And we'll just fill that in right there. The next one we have is time. Okay, so let's do that together and we'll view our form. All right. All right. So, what is the time now? Good. Now we're done with the form. And the next thing we want to do is we want to save our form, all right? Now, as you can see here, this top part, it says changes, all changes saved in Drive. I'm sure you can see it. All changes saved in Drive. So it means that as you work, your changes are automatically being saved, and you don't need to look for the save button or anything. It saves automatically. Beside that, now you can see untitled form. So let's name the form, and let's name it video training form. All right, just press enter and it is done. So our form has been saved. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to share our form. And this is the preview button. This allows you to view your form in a new tab. So this is how our form looks. I clicked on the preview button. Okay, so this is how our form looks. Now those ones that are compulsory, you can see the tiny red star in front of it. So those are compulsory questions. Alright, so you can see how this works now. Alright, so we're gonna fill our form quickly. And let's fill our form and see how. But before we fill our form, I'm gonna show you how you can share your form, alright? So here, our form is ready and you see the send button, okay? Now that you see the send button, click on send. And when it says send, send via mail, send via link, or collaborate, okay? So we're using the link. And once you click here, it brings out a very long link for you. I think Google realized that the link was so long and it could not be memorized. So there's the button for shorten URL, okay? So when you click on shorten URL, it gives you a shorter link to use. So we'll copy the link. And we'll open our link in a new tab, alright? So let's just paste our link there and enter. And our link is working and we can see our form right here. Now the next thing I want to show you is how you can shorten that link. I'm sure you've seen some links online and you see bit.ly, bit.ly slash whatever word they want to use. So I'm going to show you how you can do that. Go to this site bit.ly.com, okay? Once it loads up, you're going to have this page. The next thing you want to do is create a free account, sign up for free. I won't be showing you how to sign up. I believe we all know how to sign up. So register, putting your email address on. Also, I will simply log into my account on Bitly, and it says I should log in. I'll log in with Google because I'm already signed into my Google account, and I click on my Google account here to sign in. Alright, now I am in my Bitly account, and while I am here, what the next thing I want to do is, or the next thing you also want to do, is click on create new over here on the left hand side. So when you click on create new, to bring out this option, select link, except you want to create a QR code. But for this, we're creating a link, so select link, and our short URL, copy it. So after copying the short URL, come here, paste your URL here, okay? So paste it over here. This is where they would go to access. This is the form they're going to fill. So just paste it here as the destination. Title is video training form. Next thing you want to do, go down and you can see ways to create. Now bit.ly slash what? You could just use slash video form. I don't think this will be available, but let's try. And once you're done, simply click on create. Now you can see it's not available because this seems very common. Somebody would definitely have used this. So let's see video form. All right, so just bear with me. Let's use that video form. Put whatever name you want to have over there. Let's create, and I think this one is available. Okay, good. So as you can see, our form has been created, and this is our new link, bit.ly slash video form. I'm going to copy this now, and I'll paste it in a new tab, and let's see if it's working. Good. So as you can see, it is working fine. So let's fill our form quickly. We're going to fill for 2 people. Let's fill this form, and first name is Emmanuel, last name is Jacob. All right. So where are you from? Let's say I'm from heaven. Okay. Where am I now? I'm on earth. And where am I from again? Heaven. So where am I from? I should have changed this, but let's see. So you can see the scale now. 1 is bad, 0 is very good. So let's say I'm very good, because I know I'm very good. Okay, so where am I from? I'm from heaven, Mercury, Mars. So you can put this here. So here you can have something like, how was the class? Here, good. Here you have bad. How was the sitting arrangement? So how was the class? The person that is filling the form can pick good. How was sitting arrangement? Bad. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Now what is today's date? You just select today's date, and that's it. What's the time now? And you click on submit. All right, now you can say submit another response. So let's say you want to fill the form for somebody else quickly. Now this would work in an attendance, for you taking attendance. And what this means is you're taking attendance at an event, and you fill the first person quickly, and immediately you have the next person. You click on submit another response. It brings out a blank form for you to fill. So let's say, let's just use that. Okay. And where am I from? This time I'm from Mars, and I'm on Mercury. Where am I from? I'm from Venus here. Let's choose 9. So I'm randomly picking so that you can see how this works, okay? And what's today's date? Let's pick that today is this. And what's the time? Let's say 5:09. Submit. I'll submit another response, so we have 3, and we can see how this works. Okay, so I'm from Venus this time, but I'm in heaven. Alright, so just bear with me. I'll do this quickly as possible, and let's do this. Alright, pick a date, and let's see. An invalid time, sorry. 40. Submit. Alright, now we have filled 3 forms, so we're just going to go back to our form and see how we look right here. And as you can see in the responses now, it says 3. I didn't even have to refresh. It. It says 3. So let's come to our responses tab, and you can see the responses we gave over here. And you can see the responses. Now, the good thing about this is that you see this option here that says link to sheet. You can then link your results to Google Sheets, You can link this to Google Sheets, or click on these 3 dots and download it as a CSV. A CSV file will open in Excel. It's open in Excel and other spreadsheet readers. Okay, So Excel is one of the most preferred choices for this. So once you open this in Excel, Excel will create these options, the title of the sections as on different tabs, so you can easily work with it. So that's basically how to create a Google form and how to work with a Google form. So I'll just quickly link this to Sheets so you see how it is. So you can tell it to create a new spreadsheet. Let's create that. And it's opening Google spreadsheet. And as you can see, it gave you the time when the form was filled. It created the sections, gave you first name, last name, where are you from, put them in different tabs. And this makes it easier for you. You don't have to start thinking of how to adjust your form and create all these sections. The Google Sheet automatically does it for you. All right. And for you to create the Google Sheet, it's quite simple also. You could just come to your Google and type Google Sheets. Once you type Google Sheets, it brings out different options for you. Select this one here, Google Sheets Sign In. And once you do that, if you're already signed in, just like I am, it will bring out this. You can see our training form is there. And I just created it. So you go create a blank spreadsheet. And it works the same way Excel spreadsheet works. You can use first name and do last name here and start filling in the details. Now, if you want to then share this form, the good thing about the form is that you can share this form to different people and they can be filling it in at the same time. Okay, in order to share the form, click on File. So you share the form after you've created all the sections you want people to fill. Click on File, select Share, and select Share with others. Okay, name your spreadsheet. Let's say Video Form 1. Name the spreadsheet, and once you do that, change this to anyone with the link. Okay, change this general access, change it to anyone with the link, and simply copy the link. So once you copy the link, send it to anyone you want to fill it, and they would automatically be able to fill the form. Now I'm logged in here, that's why it brings out the option for me. It shows I can edit it, but whoever you send the link to won't be able to edit any of this at all. So you can simply share the link to them and they would have access to filling their details on the form. Okay, so you can change this to editor so that they can edit the form if you need them to edit the form. All right, I believe that for them to even fill the form, they need to be editors on the form. Okay, all right, so you can adjust the settings if you need to, and when you're done, click on Done. We can copy link and then click on Done. Now if you notice, this Google Sheet gave us a long link also. It gave us a very long link. Now to shorten the link, you use the same process I did for Bitly. Come to Bitly, click on Create New, click on Link, paste the long link, name it Video Form 2 Sheet, and customize the back half and simply click on Create. Once you do that, your sheet would also be ready to share the same way. So let's copy the link and see how our sheet looks. And as you can see, all the links are working fine. So that's basically how to create a Google form and a Google spreadsheet at the same time in one video. So in case you don't understand any part of the video, please ensure you go back and watch it all over again. It's very simple and I believe it's something you can execute and understand within few minutes. Thank you guys very much for staying tuned till the very end of this video. And if this video was helpful to you, I'd like you to leave a comment saying that it was very helpful. Leave a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and also turn on the notification button so you can get notifications as I make new videos. Alright, so I will be waiting for your comments. Alright guys, thank you so much and I'll see you in the next video.